Close to 100% of all eBay sellers have no clue. We'll take one item and just start looking at all the listings. And often 100% of the sellers are just horrible. Everything we see is horrible. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Now, does that mean every one of those sellers never sell any of those listings? No, they sell them, but they're going to have to price them lower. So not only are other eBay sellers fun to mock, they're also fun to outsell. They're more fun to outsell than they are to mock. And that is your competitive advantage. Don't do an auction format, do buy it now. On Amazon, your goal is one thing, get that buy box. Your goal is to get the buy box. That's all. And if you grasp this going into eBay, you are light years ahead. Our only goal is not a buy box because that doesn't exist on eBay. Our only goal is to rank higher in the search results today than we did yesterday. Every day, everything that I do to help my eBay account is simply for that one goal, to rank higher in searches. That's all I care about. I don't care about low price. I don't give away free shipping. I have to pay for shipping. Why would I want to give away shipping? That costs me a lot of money. I only care about search placement. I don't care about trying to outdo others on price or shipping. And what happens when my items that I'm selling consistently rank on page one at slot number 1 or 2 or maybe 3, but my photos, because I do them right, grabs the purchase anyway, even if I'm number 3 on the first page? What happens when my items consistently rank ultra high on page 1 of all searches for those items? I'll tell you what happens. Someone can sell for half my price, but they're over there on page 3. I don't care if someone's underpricing me. I don't care. No one jumps on my listing and lowers my price. On eBay, the idea of tanking our prices basically doesn't exist. It does not exist. I realize if every single seller is selling something for $10 and you price it at $35, you're probably not going to get that sell, but there's a reason that they're pricing it at 10. You probably didn't do your research on prices. It's probably not worth 35, but I bet I could get 13 if every single other seller is selling for 10. I'm not saying the $10 range is a good price range. I'm just using that as an example. In our fast-paced Twitter culture these days, buyers will do the following. They will search, click, and buy. Search, find, click, buy. Search, find, click, buy. Search, find. That's the way it works. I would never try to sell at the lowest price on eBay. I only try to rank higher and be the first one, or maybe the second one, that they search, they see me right there, and they click and buy. That's all I care about, being at the top. That's why search engine placement is so important. That's why I consider it the only thing we have to do on eBay, and you should too. And I've experienced this, maybe none of you others have. Maybe no one on Amazon's ever experienced this. I experience this all the time. eBay never jumps on your listing and tries to outsell you. Never, ever, ever. And recently, the eBay vice president said, "We will never do anything like that to our sellers." Wow, that's amazing. Let's look at some more specifics. I'm going to put some money in your fists right now if you want to sell on eBay. All eBay listings have 5 parts: a title, photographs, condition if it's not brand new, item specifics, and a description. These are the 5 parts of all eBay listings. Pay attention to me now, okay? Your title is important. You have 80 characters. Oh, Ryan, we used to have, I think, 64 characters is all we had for a title. It was so hard to get good keywords into a title back then. We now have 80, which still isn't. I guess if they gave us 1,000, I'd want 2,000 characters in a title, but they give us 80 characters. I want you to fill up that title with very good keywords that match your product. What are good keywords? Those are words that buyers are looking for. If they're looking for, I'll show you a ladies jean example here in a minute. If they're looking for ladies, Gloria Vanderbilt pair of jeans, then you need to make sure you've got Gloria Vanderbilt, jeans, women's, things like that in the title. You've got to make sure you're telling eBay your title's number 1 in whether eBay shows you in a search or not. Okay, all the rest of this, photographs, the condition, description, item specific, all the rest of this determines how high in that search you rank. But the title is what gets you into a search to begin with. So you've got to load it up with good keywords. How do you know as a beginning seller where the best keywords are? I'll tell you how. You look at other items that sold like you're trying to to sell now. Let's say that I'm selling a Champion juicer, okay? If you're a homeschooler, you probably have a Champion juicer and a Bosch mixer. But okay, if you're trying to sell a Champion juicer, how do you know what the best keywords are for a Champion juicer? You don't. I don't, and I've sold several Champion juicers. What I do is I will search eBay for Champion juicers, and I will click the little box that you have on any eBay search, whether it's a cell phone or on a desktop or laptop, that says sold. I want to look at all Champion juicers that have sold in the last day, week, month, 3 months. Anytime you look at sold items, you're looking at what we call comps or comparables. And then I will start sorting those, or I'll start mentally looking at the ones that bring higher than lower. Not everything's going to match exactly what I'm selling, but many of them will. And I will pay attention to those. And the ones that sell for more, I want to know why. And one primary first indication of why they got more money than others is because their title had good keywords. So I want to steal someone's title who sold my Champion juicer yesterday for a lot more money than most others are selling it, because their title got into the search result and really helped them get that sale. So that's number one. That's how you find it. Does eBay care if you steal a title? No one cares. Well, the seller might, but most sellers who've already sold something, it's probably not all that polite to steal a title, or certainly not pictures from someone who is still selling something. But once an item's sold, it's perfectly fine to take their title. No big deal. eBay even says all photos belong to eBay, and they do. So once something is sold, if they have a good photograph you want to steal, you really legally can. You can steal that photograph. It belongs to eBay in order to sell items. So you can take someone's photos, but only do it if they've already sold. The number one biggest selling tip is to join Ryan's group, Treasure Hunting Profits. You can sign up for 1 month and you're going to learn how to source, and you're going to learn how to source things that no one else looks for real fast in this group. Watch the video that is embedded in this link. If you just watch this video and never sign up, you are going to learn on how to find things, how to source things that are money makers. And we don't like 33% ROIs in this group. Our group, we pretty much spend pennies to make $5 and $10 bills. This is the most advanced eBay group ever. That includes all reselling eBay groups. There's more actionable money-making content on how to source and how to sell than any other group on the planet. That's the value that you're getting.